This engine is a beast. See this. With the second, see. Alright everyone, so that's the week after I was recording the comparison between the lowrider ST and the Sport Glide. Let's get out of here. There you go, those guys enjoying life there with the wee bike. Look at that. Oh, fantastic. But one thing that really gets me here with the lowrider ST is the fact of if you take away the riding position, okay, is how comfortable this is. Man, seriously, I really thought, yeah, Sport Glide is a very comfortable machine, and it is, but this one is a bit better. In that suspension that they put here is great. Although there is a small thing that they forgot to add. I need to open this one. Whew. It's quite warm today. That's our friends here. You guys were missing the wee lamps. There you go. There's the wee ones here. Look at them. How cute, huh? How cute, man. Oh, my friends. Was the Sport Glide, and that was one thing that I forgot to add to my comparison. The Sport Glide has the adjustable thingy, the preload for the rear suspension on the outside, so you can go there and easily just change it to the settings you need. Let's say you have a pinion, capping gear and all that, so you adjust that according to the weight. This one, no, I believe it is still adjustable, but it is underneath the seat, so you need the tool to go there and change it. So yeah, it is possible, still the same, but you know, it takes some extra effort, let's say. So I go like slow here because of those. See, oh, so cute, man, so cute. They come my guy on GS. Hello, my friend. You know, now Eduardo has a GS as well. But on that trip to the North Coast 500, I had to readjust the preload of the rear shock, and I did it right there and then at the petrol station. Just went there, done. With this one, I would have to remove the seat, I would have to get the tool, and then I have to, you know, adjust it. Let's see if we can overtake this guy here. Of course we can. Come on, this is 1900 something cc, 1917 I believe cc bike against two legs. Of course this is gonna win all day. Despite that they forgot about this little detail, I think it would make total sense on a bike like this. Yeah, the comfort, like I'm going through here and I barely feel the bumps, you know, it filters the bumps much better than the Sport Glide, man. But yeah, once again, if you start to go down that route to improve the Sport Glides, you know, with a suspension that would match this one, with a performance that would try and match this one, because it will be very hard for you to do it. Probably it is just worth it to buy this one and that's it, providing that you actually like the looks, because again, as I said before, this one has lots of polarized opinions regarding the looks of the fairing. I certainly wasn't a fan of this when it was released, and I have to say, like, yeah, whilst it has grown on me a bit more, you know, I kind of start to like it now. I think it looks better on a color other than black. Like the red one that did the El Diablo, I think that red looks fantastic on this bike. The Gunship Grey, I believe it's called, or is Battleship Grey, I cannot remember now, from 2022. It was a very nice color as well. when you see it in person. On the website I was a bit like, not entirely sure if I like that, but in person it looks fantastic, absolutely awesome. See, in terms of wind deflection and all that, I'm not getting any wind pretty much on my chest or anything. It's very like clear, but it comes here around this side of my like on my helmet, I start to get like turbulent air. So it is not the ideal situation, but at least when you are doing like faster speeds and things like that on the motorway, you don't get as tired as if you were on a bike with no fanning or anything, like the Sport Glide. Although the Sport Glide has that mini fanning, but to be honest with you, it doesn't really do much. I've ridden the Sport Glide before with the fanning, and yeah, it does a tiny bit, but it doesn't do the same job as this big ass fanning is doing. So that's about 10 to 6 when I'm riding back home. I think from here I'm still looking at about 35 minutes or so to get home, but that's alright. My girlfriend is at home already, so she might not be too pleased by the time I get home, but it's alright. She knows that I was riding here with you guys, clear my head of all the stress at work and all that. And to be very honest with you, I haven't got the chance to do this that often, because anytime I was preparing to come to a ride, then the bike didn't start, and or I get stuck in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, it has been like some strange times. Whee. But see guys, as we are riding here, yeah, I feel like the mids are not too bad, but after a while, it gets to me, absolutely does it. So yeah, if I was ever to get this bike, I would absolutely put forwards. I think that would be the first thing to do, even before the bike was to come out of the stand. Absolutely. And there is another thing I didn't mention on the video, because these are like smaller things that you do tend to forget about that. But at least on this bike, like, to find neutral is extremely easy. I never had to fight with it. The gearbox is very smooth indeed. I don't know, well, it might be a different one and all that. So yeah, I guess it makes a difference. So no fighting to put this bike in neutral. And actually, what has happened to me a couple of times was I was shifting from first to second, and it stopped in neutral instead of moving up to second gear. So I'm putting that as user error, so I probably didn't put enough pressure on it, like, or didn't do the full. Seems like the fog is coming, as you see there in the forest. There is like some haziness there. It should be the fog, probably, as the har, as they call it here. It has been a brilliant day. I went to work, woke up at 20 to 4 in the morning, so I have been awake for a while now. But the weather has been glorious since I woke up, so I'm really pleased to be able to get home and come for a 3 hours ride. Whee! You see, there's like those potholes there. I don't even bother anymore. Yeah, but this engine, man, is something else. Oh, it brakes so good, so good. Yeah, this engine alone is worth the price difference. And to be very honest with you, I don't think the Sport Glide will stay where it is for too long. I think it is just now a matter of time before they remove the Sport Glide from the European market and so on. Although they could potentially introduce the 114 engine or even the 117 to the Sport Glide, but I seriously doubt that they will be doing anything like that. I think, in my honest opinion, because as the difference in price, it is not that big anymore. I know it's starting to be a bit tough to justify buying the Sport Glide instead of this one, when you get much more and better performance and you know, much better wind deflection and all that. There's a few drawbacks. If you're on the market, go test ride both of them. The Sport Glide is also a machine. I'm very happy with her, but now that I've properly tried this one, I can feel where the Sport Glide is now lacking. I have a better idea, you know, when I make now this this comparison. See, no one here. That's more like potholes and things like that, but it is great. Right, now I'm gonna go at faster speeds, guys. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stop filming here. So my friends, once again, it is a pleasure to have you here on the channel. I hope you are enjoying this content more related to the Lowrider ST. It was something unexpected. I wasn't expecting to do that whatsoever. I wasn't expecting to be riding a Lowrider ST for an extended period of time, but here I am. And if I can help in any way, shape or form you guys making a better decision or having more information to then make a decision on which bike to buy, is it worth to get the Lowrider ST over the Sport Glide, if I'm helping you with that, I'm extremely pleased, because at the end of the day I do these videos for you. Well, my friend, that's us. Thank you very much for watching. Ride safe, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Rock on!